Hey guys, Enzo from Home Theatre Engineering, and we have Andrew Poole. And we also have, I've got to get used to this mirror thing, Mr. Claver Harper. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks, guys. Good to see you.
Now, Claver is one of the distributors we work very closely with, but you've done videos with us before, but if you want to do a little introduction, Claver, of yourself and your company, NAVS, which a lot of people don't know, might not know who it is.
Thanks, Enzo. Yes, well, NAVS is short for National AV Solutions. So we're a distributor of some of the world's best hi-fi and home cinema brands, including Barco Residential, NAVS, Wisdom Audio, and a few others, Screen Innovations, Taurus Power. So, yeah, sometimes I forget how many we've got. Crazy, but, we don't have that many, but, we sort of tend to have, some of the best brands that obviously, people can, buy and put into their home theatres via good people like yourself at Home Theatre Engineering. And we work closely with not a huge number of dealers, but people that we believe are at the top of their game in the home cinema design and installation market. Because the products that we do need to be handled by experts and people who are trained correctly and people who can calibrate and people who can design. So that's essentially, what we do.
Excellent. So the big deal is, of course, next week, the Melbourne HiFi Show, as it says down here. Where is it? Down here.
Yes.
It kicks off. I'm flying to Sydney on Monday, and then you and I are driving down to Melbourne, and then it becomes... Yeah, it's a road trip, and then an epic 24-hour setup to get a system in there, which we... assuming everything goes well,
hold on.
It's going to be pretty spectacular. What have I missed?
You missed the most important part, which is the little camping, Brokeback Mountain camping thing that's happening in between Sydney and Melbourne. What's going on? That's an important detail.
I said camping because I didn't want to make anybody jealous. We're staying at the 6-star motel inn in Albury, Wodonga.
Oh, there you go. That is. So hold on. So you guys are going to load up everything in the van, drive it, get it into the hotel, I think Wednesday, you said, Claver?
Wednesday night will start,
And then so all of Wednesday night, like after 7 p.m, for as long as you guys can go, and then all of Thursday ready for the show opens Friday.
Ready for the show Friday morning.
Yeah, so effectively, I mean, we've got 24 hours to put in a system. Claver, do you want to talk about what's in this system?
Yeah. Look, because there's a lot of firsts actually, which is great. So we'll start with the vision. Got a lot of things happening. So we have the Barco Njord CinemaScope. Now, anyone who attended the show last year and came along to the Cricks room would have seen the Barco Njord, the 16:9 version, because the CinemaScope wasn't available then. So this is the 5.2K 237 CinemaScope version of that machine. So a little bit different. Obviously, it does 5.2K in CinemaScope. It's not as bright as the one last year, as in just the light output, but the dynamics and the DCI-P3 and the sort of the colorimetry are a little bit better because we're talking about cinema. So that's a first. We have the brand new Screen Innovations woven 4K screen material, which they're calling their Maestro 2. So looking forward to that. I think I've sent you some samples, guys, over there. Not sure if you got the chance to test them yet. Then we're going to be displaying the Wisdom Audio line source speakers. So we're going to do a full line source bass 7.1 on that'll be the bass, the horizontal bass setup, and then we're going to have 6 Wisdom Atmos point source speakers. So this is the first time, to my knowledge, that anyone has ever done a full line source speaker system in Australia. So looking forward to that as well. We've got the new Mad VR, the new Mark II Extreme. So we're going to have all the latest stuff that can do, including the AI motion smoothing, which is everyone's raving about. I actually haven't seen that operating full steam yet. I've only seen videos of it on the net and what they did at CEDIA. So looking forward to seeing how that works. And of course we can demonstrate that to people quite clearly. We've got the Wisdom Audio amplifiers, which are first time in Australia. We've got a Trinnov Altitude 32 channel processor, but Trinnov's been around for a while, but just to let people know that we've got the Trinnov there. We've got the new STS, not new, but the STS line transmission dual 15 subwoofers from Wisdom Audio.
I think we've got 5 subs in this job, haven't we?
We're going to do 5 subs in this room. Yeah. Look, like all these rooms, let's be honest, it's going to be a crappy room. It's a ballroom. It's got flimsy walls. It's got, sort of probably a hung ceiling with what do you call it, gyprock panels. So it's a hotel room, and it's an old ballroom. So what we're going to try and achieve in that is the best possible image and audio that we can. We're going to put up trussing. We're going to put up heavy drapes. We're going to try and black it out as best we can. So we're bringing along a lot of very high-end equipment, very high quality, and we'll just do our best to try and show people what's achievable in high-end home cinema.
No, so this is very exciting for us because obviously it's the same system, or very, very similar to what we've got in our room 1 here, which is spectacular. Yeah. For those of you who haven't experienced it, especially if you're in WA, come and have a look. But this is going to be your opportunity in Melbourne to come and see this, right?
Yeah. It's going to be quite unique because I think obviously there's been a lot of hi-fi shows in the past and there's been a lot of big rooms done, but nothing line source. And I think that experience is going to probably be where people are going to go, this is something different. And I think if people haven't, so people can sign up for a viewing, obviously.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put a URL below in the description, and at the end of the video, I'll post up a QR code so that you can either scan the QR code off the screen at the end of this video, or you can fast forward to the end of the video, or go to the link below. That will take you to a
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite booking page. You can nominate a session and then come in and watch, and we'll be demonstrating and talking about all of those things, the Njord, the Wisdoms, the line source. The line source is spectacular, and there's a few things that we're going to be demonstrating there that line source does so very differently, and I think that will really excite people. So look, there are only limited spaces. There's have we got 10 seats? I think it is.
Look, I think 15. I don't quite know until we get there.
Yep.
And I see the staging, and then we can work out exactly. But it will be about 15 seats, give or take 2 or 3. If we can squeeze 18 in, we will. If we can't quite get 15, it might be a dozen seats.
Yeah. So book in for this. Come and have a listen and experience, the ability to move towards a line source speaker and not hear it get louder. The ability to listen above a line source speaker and it just completely cuts out, which explains why sound is not sprayed all over the room. These are things that are worth seeing. So if you've never heard or experienced line source before, you really need to get along to this.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I think again, just for something unique and the marry relationship up of that Barco and the Mad VR, and also how the Trinnov processes. I mean, we know what the Trinnov does here with the Wisdom stuff. It's going to be awesome. So I think everyone's going to be pretty blown away.
All right. Well, look, sorry, go on. I was going to say we're excited to work with you on this, Claver. We've obviously been working together a very long time. I'm on a plane at 6 a.m. on Monday morning, so I will see you there, and we'll get into it. He gets to stay here, and hang on, whichever.
I'm holding the fort down, apparently.
Well, that's right. Someone's got to look after the shop. So that's
well, we've got Simon coming over from Douglas Hi-Fi, because obviously there's a few products that he needs to see and people that want to see him. So he'll be helping you guys and supporting. So if anyone's got any audiophile questions for Simon, he'll be there. He's very knowledgeable, and he's a quirky SOB. So you guys will have fun.
Yep. No, it's going to be great. Of course, I'll be there. So I look forward to meeting some of our YouTube supporters. Thank you for being there. Please come and see us at the Melbourne HiFi Show. Obviously, there's myself, there's Claver, we've got Barry coming over from Wisdom. There's going to be a whole heap of really good people there to help you out, to answer questions and to understand this technology. So don't miss out, come along. This is going to be, I think, a really, really interesting room and a really interesting part of the Melbourne HiFi Show. So thank you, Claver, for organising this and for asking us to be involved.
No, look, I think it's going to be great. And to all the all the viewers out there, it's not just us at the show. It's a big show. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be home cinemas. There's going to be hi-fis. There's going to be lots of new speakers and whatever amplifiers and processors and it'll just be come along and have a great weekend and hopefully you'll learn something and see something you like.
So as they say, we'll see you at the show.
See you soon. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Cheers.
Bye.